And fully deserving of his 100th cap, so congratulations to him today.
Connor Edwards in 12 and Morgan Bunting in the 10, who gets us underway for Doncaster immediately. Richmond return Howhead Levey try on his 100th appearance for the Knights. It's wrapped around again. Bunting playing that short side move and teeing up Jordan Ololofela to dive in at the corner and score the first try of the match. A move we've seen plenty of times already attempted in this match, and that one's coming off to absolute perfection there, Dom.
Yeah, that's trademark Jordan Ololofela right there. Morgan Bunting doing really well on that wraparound to get back and create the space for the Knights. And then that little offload to Jordan, as I say before, just waiting and waiting for that offload to be given from Morgan. And then Jordan, as I say, it's trademark from him, running down that left wing of his that he loves so much. And then getting straight over the line.
Right on the money from Alex Dolly and the Knights.
Ripping his hair out if it doesn't come away with at least 7 points.
George Nugent's been on the end of some big contact so far, driven back there, but they're going to try and creep their way over again, Richmond.
Onside!
Plenty of phases on this Doncaster line now. It's another pick and go, and this time they do manage to finally crawl their way over the line. Get a second look at who has grounded that ball. But persistence pays off for the Londoners, and
I think it's Will Goffey.
Will Goffey, the hooker. Seen hookers scoring tries of plenty this season, and Richmond's number 2 gets in on the act. But that, I think we can agree on that attacking phase, all sparked by the mesmeric run from Greg Kitson there, keeping Morgan Bunting's kick out for an attack, for what would have been a very attack-minded Doncaster penalty, keeping it in play, returning with an absolutely sensational run. And
very well picked up by Jake Monson, but the players just weren't switched on to carry on with the game, and then it forced the error to the penalty in a little bit, alongside Tololima Savayanea as well.
So Callum Greaves' kick is good. So speaking of quietening things down, it's Castle Park which will head into the break absolutely silent as Richmond take a 10-7 lead into half-time here in round 23 of Elior Champ Rugby. It's been a close run affair, as the scoreline would suggest. Doncaster,
a bit of up and down and a bit of jeopardy.
Yeah, the champ, 2 clubs really flying the flag for the champ down the years, Richmond and Doncaster. Richmond getting us back underway in this second half as East team, regardless by the Knights, back over the halfway line as Dolly comes back to this left-hand side. That's where they've had success so far in this match, as Bunting goes clean through, hands it back on the inside to Josh Bainbridge, and the Knights, just as they did in the first half, are going to score early in the second. The open side flanker goes over, but once again it's Morgan Bunting opening up down that left-hand side, and just as we mentioned, absolutely skirting through the defenders and putting Bainbridge away for an easy score that puts them back in front of the Knights. Yeah,
Josh Bainbridge, you can give him the accolades for scoring that try, but all the prowess and the cheers must go to Morgan Bunting for that absolutely lovely wraparound and break of line there. Just watch this again, just creating so much space for himself, not giving Richmond's defence any chance of catching him, and then had to complete the 2-on-1.
As Alex Dolly attempts to convert and does so successfully, so the Knights extend their advantage, having retaken their lead following half-time. Question of collapsing there, so we're going to carry on as Bainu given a little bit of space. Can he make something happen? He does. Gets away from the first defender and the second, hands it out to Rocketanguni, who goes for the corner and scores. A third try for the Knights, and Samesa Rocketanguni on his return to the side, dots down in the corner. Good work from Toulouse Bainu, but even better work from the back of that maul. Pretty messy from a Knights perspective, but they're able to get the ball away quickly out wide to the danger man of the fullback, releasing Rocketanguni for a third try.
Yeah, Doncaster didn't panic there. The maul collapsed. It wasn't quite going to plan for them with that, but they'd also committed a lot of players into that maul. So for them to get it out as quickly as they can, Toulouse looking ahead of him. He's got 2 defenders and he thinks, you know what, I'm going to back myself. Still gets the ball away.
And then he's taken down a high tackle. Crowd aren't happy with that one. And a quick tap from Dolly, wasting no time whatsoever. Comes back to the middle, a flat ball. A superb line hit by Connor Edwards. Is this going to be the moment for him on his 100th Doncaster appearance? He does get down underneath the sticks. Bonus points secured, but even more importantly, a try on his 100th for Connor Edwards, and there's no better outcome than that.
Oh, I'm absolutely delighted for him, and you knew as soon as he got that ball that he had no other interest except for dotting the ball down under those posts. Really well worked and very quick things.
carry close to the line, looking to get themselves under the sticks. Doncaster driven back though. Richmond's defence holding up, but still holes to be found in it potentially. Getting over. Bunting again, going out wide to Rokoduguni. Will he dot down for a second? You bet he will. The simplest of finishers for Semesa Rokoduguni. That's 5 tries for Doncaster. They lead 31-10, and that should just about be game, set and match for the Knights, Dom.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? 21 points to come back from in 7 minutes that's a challenge for even the very best of teams, and I think it's
Bennett has ball in hand and picks into touch to bring about the full-time whistle here at Castle Park. It is Doncaster Knights getting back to winning ways and picking up a bonus point in the process, beating Richmond by 31 points to 10.